We are going to do a cabin review and tour on 5490 on the Carnival Celebration and 5486. You know what makes these rooms special? They're adjoining rooms. Let's go check out 5490. As soon as you walk in, thermostat is right here on the left. Light switches goes to the hallway. The bottom one goes to over the bed. The first thing I always do when I do my room reviews is I talk about the safety and where we're located. In the event of an emergency, we're located right here at the red dot. We would go up 2 decks and go to the back of the ship to our muster station. Muster station is F7. There are no life jackets here in the cabin. They provide the life jackets when you get to the muster station. Now we're occupying the room, so you can see we have clothes, you have hangers, all the same type, with clips, without clips. We've got a safe. It's dark in this area. We've got drawers, more storage. So you can see there's adequate storage. There's a hook right there. Make sure you stay to the end of the video. We do a complete review. 3 hooks here. So more storage, hangers, all the same type. Cabinets. So you can see that we're utilizing all the storage. A great storage. There's no question. The other thing we have is we have these magnets. These magnets in our links, our Amazon links. So let's go into the rest of the room. We've got a desk. We also use this 4-way plug. There's 2 USBs here. There's 2 USBs here. And there's 3 plugs. We always bring this 4-way plug with the 3 USBs. This is a light switch over the desk. Storage, refrigerator. Now what's cool about this seat, the room comes with towels. So here's the seat. So it acts as a few things. It acts as a seat. You pull it out and you can put it for breakfast table if you have room service, and you have additional storage. All right, this is a 2-person room. If you use it as 2 people, separate beds, it'd be 2 twin beds, but we put the beds together as 1 queen bed. Okay, we've got storage, 2 shelves. We got a USB, which is nice, and we got a reading lamp. I'll call them, instead of end tables or nightstands, they are night shelves. We've got a reading lamp, and we've got a USB. Now this switch here goes to the back of the bed, right there. This one goes over the bed, and this one goes down to the hall. Got a big, huge TV. Let's take a look in the bathroom. 2 hooks on the back of the door. 1 towel, 2 towels, 3 towels. Magnifying mirror. We've got a plug we use for our toothbrush. We got a shelf, storage shelf. Tissues, toilet paper, more storage, trash can. And there's storage under here as well, and there's storage under here. Let's take a look in the shower. We're utilizing the retractable hanging line. You've got a hook in here, you've got a wand, you've got soap and shampoo, shower gel, you've got a rack, soap rack. This side here is water on and off. That side is water temperature. And you've got a footrest. Let's go into 5486. Here's the thermostat, same as our room. And you've got the same switches. This goes for the hallway and over the bed. And like I said, both these rooms are being used. What's different about this room is, this is a 3-person room. So you have the 2 beds, and then you have a pull-down bed. But what's cool is they are adjoining rooms. But let's go look at the rest of the room. Let's start with the muster station. It's actually exactly the same. You're here where the red dot is. You're going to go up 2 flights, and you're going to head over to muster 7. Let's look at the closet space. A little different here. We've got all kinds of different hangers. Not necessarily the same type. We got a little mixture. We've got a safe over here. And we got drawers. It's dark in this corner, too. All right, got a hook right there. Let's take a look at this. Closet, full-length mirror, very nice. Poles for hanging, storage, more storage, and more storage. Oh, there's a hook. The desk, you got the same as the other room. They got a switch. You've got 2 USBs, and 3 plugs. 1, 2, and 3 plugs. Storage shelf, 2 storage shelves. Refrigerator. The same stool. We talked about the stool, how it acts as 3 different things. And then we've got the 2 beds. Now you could see that the end tables or the nightstands have been moved to the middle. Back at a headboard switch and down the hallway switch. And we got a nice TV. The adjoining room doors have magnets on here, so when you open the door, it stays. It's a little tight opening, but it's nice. Works out very nice. All right, stay tuned to the end. We'll do a complete review of our stay in this adjoining cabin. Now we're going to talk about the review and our stay on the Carnival Celebration cabin 5486 and 5490. And what's special about these rooms?
Those are adjoining rooms.
They're adjoining rooms, that's right. We're going to go into our full review, what we felt about the room.
I'll start off by saying that, as we mentioned, they are adjoining rooms. We've stayed in one of these rooms before, but never have stayed in a room when we actually were with the people in the party on the other side of those doors. So this is the first time, which is why it's kind of unique that we got to talk about this. Our grandsons were in the opposite room. Our room is a 2-person occupancy room. It was set up as a king-size bed, although it could be set up as 2 individual singles. And the other room occupancy is 3 people. The same configuration for the bed on the bottom and 1 Pullman that comes off the wall. Now, as I mentioned, it was our grandsons. There was just 2 of them in the room, and therefore we didn't have to use the Pullman. It stayed up against the wall, and the 2 beds were pushed off to the outer walls, and it worked out pretty well for us.
That was a good point. What did you like about the rooms? Did you like anything different between the 2 rooms? Did you feel they were both the same?
So that's a good point. So let me explain a few things. The rooms are adjoining. That means there are 2 doors, 1 on each side. They, as you open them up, they are magnetic to a pole on the inside of your room. Now, when that door is open, getting into a king-size bed on that side, which was my side, is very difficult with the door open. So it was beneficial for us at night to close those doors, and therefore it was easier to get in and out of the bedside. That's the first thing. The second thing is that by having the connecting doors, it eliminates a corner of the room that other rooms actually have as their refrigerator or a desk. Now, we had a desk combination with our refrigerator, which meant that we did not have any desk drawers. Other rooms that are not separated and have a conjoining room, they have usually a desk with drawers, so that you're kind of losing some space by having an adjoining door room. The television are both rooms situated on that same wall where the door is, and the boys were using their remote.
With the doors were open.
Correct, the doors were open and their remote, and it
controlled our TV.
So they were on the same frequency. We needed to adjust that if we wanted to have the TVs running at the same time with the doors open, which we really didn't need to on this trip.
That was a good point. What do you think of the bedding?
I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine.
Yeah, I thought the bedding. I like the pillows. I thought they were good. I thought they're good. The other thing is, on these Excel shibs, it's my opinion, when you're dealing with these inside rooms, I think they're on the smaller side.
They definitely are.
However, they give you great storage. I mean, there's a ton of storage.
Yes, closet space for sure. And as I mentioned, not having any drawers in these 2 rooms really didn't impact us because we had so much space in closets.
Utility service, outlets, and USBs I thought were perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Even though we travel with our 4-way and 3 USB plug, we use it all the time no matter what, because we need the utility. But if you didn't have that, I think you would have been fine. The refrigerators, some of them don't refrigerate.
True. So some of them have a glass door front. And if you happen to be in a room that does, the boys had one, we'd had a solid facing door. they don't seem to refrigerate. They chill. I was going to say some of them don't even really chill. They are room temperature. So we have had that issue in the past. We've made complaints and they've tried to fix it or offered to get us a different one.
No,
But
what they offered was one time was they would bring us ice and we could put the stuff in ice. I'm like, that's nonsense. But, you know, that was one of the solutions. But I'm not sure. Now, if you've experienced this, we'd love to hear your experience with the refrigerators down below in the comments, because we've experienced it on quite a few of these Excel ships where the refrigerators are not refrigerating. The only thing with the adjoining rooms was the doorways were tight.
they were tight.
And my shoulders were a little, so I had to go sideways. But it was tight. Kind of reminded me if I was going in the bathroom.
Which again is tight.
And we're going to get into that right now. Well, that'll be our segue. The bathrooms.
Go ahead.
The bathrooms are tight. I don't think the two people, unless one's in the shower, the other one can access the bathroom. But if one person's in the bathroom, you're not getting in there.
No.
The other thing in the bathroom was the water pressure. Every single Excel ship we've been on, the water pressure has been horrible. It's literally a dribble, dribble, dribble. What I do love is there's a wand. They have a wand. You take the wand off and you flip the wand upside facing up, and the water just dribbles out of the wand like this. It's horrible. My experience.
It's not horrible. It's just not very strong.
It's if you like
Moving
water
on.
if you like water pressure, it's horrible.
Moving
And as
on.
Andrea says, moving on. Location of the room, we were at the very back.
We were like, what, 4 or 5 doors away from the aft stairways. And the thing is if the ship main area ended right there. So what is on deck 5 after our rooms is below the dining room, the Festivale kitchen dining room. There is a hallway between the rooms and above us that you would hear at certain times in like a rolling cart kind of thing.
You definitely heard some sort of a cart rolling. And it was just like they kind of just rolled and got to whatever they were doing. It wasn't one of these where you roll back and forth.
Okay, stop hitting me in the face.
All right. The other thing I liked about the location being in the back, we use the stairs all the time. We don't use the elevator. It's very, very rare that we use the elevator. So stairs to us are important. Location of the stairs are important to us. And wow, this room location where the stairway was right there and it was easy access to deck 6, 7, and 8 where all the action is happening. Other than 6, 7, and 8, the action is on 16,
Which
17.
is a walk. That's the only thing.
That was a walk.
That's the only thing that I have to say is if you were going up to one of the decks higher
And you only
outside,
use the stairs.
Yeah, it was like you better make sure you have everything with you when you go.
Oh yeah, it
It
definitely
was tiring.
it was a
We
walk.
got our exercise in.
We definitely got our exercise. We always do when we on these big Excel ships. We constantly get our exercise in because they're big. There's 6,500 passengers, 2,000 crew members. These ships are massive, and there is a ton to do. All right. Do you want to add anything else, positive or negative, to either of these cabins?
I just really liked being able to experience the adjoining rooms. I thought it worked out very well. If you have a family for young children, I think it's perfect. And I didn't realize that having that adjoining room takes away from your actual having drawer space near your desk. So I do miss my drawers. I like having things in my drawers, but I had plenty of space in the closet. So I think, all in all, I think it was very favorable.
Okay. So this is where I ask you, would you stay in that room again? Either one of those rooms. An adjoining room. Just say you didn't go there and use the 2 adjoining rooms. Let's say you just used one of those rooms. Would you stay there again? And if you did, in fact, use the adjoining rooms, would you use those adjoining rooms again?
If I were using it as adjoining rooms, yes. I liked that. I liked the location. Absolutely. If it's just Michael and I traveling and just 2 of us, I could use that room. It's not a bad room. But again, I like having my desk and bar area separate. So I think I would go with a standard interior room.
Yeah, I have to agree with you all the way around.
Yeah.
Do you have
First
anything?
time.
Do you? Yeah, it's very rare that we agree. So, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Should I?
I don't know. What do you want to add?
No, I don't have anything else to
She
add.
doesn't. So this is where I say, ciao for now.
We'll see you soon.
Thank you for coming along.